All right, y'all, looking for some fragrances that are $15 and under? I got some good ones for you. Stay tuned. All right, y'all, this is Marvin Preaching Sense back at you all with another video. And, just want to do some fragrances that are the definition of affordable and cheap. They're all $15 and over, and under. But, now they might be, some might, creep up to 16 or 17 bucks, but I'm going to try my hardest to make sure that they're all $15 and under. So please don't come down my row if it's $17 or you find out that it's $18, but I believe all of them should be about 15 and under. So let's talk about it. All right. The first one on the list here is going to be a Lattafa fragrance. This is Lattafa Ramz Silver right here. It has some nice heft to it in terms of the bottle itself, cool design on it. Anyways, let's talk about the notes. This is more youthful. So for all you who are maybe high school, early 20s or whatever, or you just want something that's a little bit more playful and youthful, this is the one to get your nose on. This fragrance right here puts you in the mind frame of Jean Paul Gaultier, ultra male. And so it has that pear, so that kind of a sweet, very sweet pear, lavender, and then it has a mint, so it's very fresh. This one is very versatile. I think you can pull it off at pretty much any time of year. Has a nice cardamom accord in the mid, some freshness, maybe a little from a sage accord in here. And then as it dries down, you're going to get those nice vanillas and ambers, maybe some musk, patchouli, and things of that nature. But yeah, very playful, very youthful type of fragrance. In terms of, I think it does project very well off my skin. I do think that you can definitely get more than an arm's length in terms of projection, longevity. You definitely going to get your 5+ hours. I didn't have any issues with longevity for me, but each person's skin chemistry is different. Get your nose on it. Okay, next one on the list here, we're gonna do. This is Starman Nebula, and this right here is that pure malt Amen clone. So it opens up with a nice. You're gonna get the kind of a fruitiness to it, maybe an orange and a bergamot. It has a little booziness from a whiskey accord. So you're gonna get maybe hints of coffee in here as well, but of course you're gonna get this malt. The malt is kind of a nuttiness to it. You're gonna get kind of a nutty roasted chocolate type of vibe here. Maybe kind of a sweetness from maybe a toffee type of accord, and then you're gonna mix it in with the vanilla. It's just a very unique fragrance. Starman Nebula, man. It's really good, man. I think, especially since it's hard to find that pure malt. Believe that fragrance has been discontinued. So get your nose on it. In terms of projection, it didn't project further than an arm's length for me. And then longevity, I did have to kind of reapply this one. So it was kind of, for me, it really was only in that 4 or 5 hour range for me. So keep that in mind. And you all know the prices, so I don't have to talk about the prices because they're all $15 and under, give or say a dollar or two. Next one right here this is Bound right here, and I've talked about this recently, so I don't have to talk about this too much, but this is an amber, warm, spicy type of fragrance. You're gonna open up with that beautiful green apple. You're gonna have some, a mandarin accord and that nice cardamom. This one is also in another one of those Jean Paul Gaultier, maybe more the Le Male Le Parfum as opposed to the other one, which was Ultra Male. You're gonna get a lavender accord, the beautiful lavender. You're gonna get a little spice from the nutmeg accord, And then you're gonna get those the tonka and amber, man. This is just a beautiful. This is perfect for this time of year. The cold weather. This cuts through the cold beautifully. You definitely. This is more that fall, winter type of vibe. Man, get your nose on this one. This one might be the cheapest on the list. I think I saw this one even for $11. So you don't need to get a sample. Try it out for $11. I was quite impressed with that one. So get your nose on it. Next one on the list here is by Lattafa, and this is Eternal Oud. Eternal Oud. Now this right here, man, Eternal Oud. You know, it puts you in the mind frame of the Mason Francis Kirkjohn, a Grand Soir, which is, you know, $200 and stuff like that. So this right here, if you like ambers, this is, look at the color on here, man. This is an ambery bomb. You're gonna get the benzoin. You're gonna get those resins, those the tree sap that come from the tree sap. You're gonna get a tonka bean, which gives a nice almond, vanilla type of vibe, maybe hints of tobacco. There's gonna be some lavender, so it's gonna have some heft in it. You're gonna get a labdanum, which gives it a little bit of a kind of an ambery leather type of vibe. This right here, it lasts. This right here, you're gonna get 8+ hours out of this. It projects off your skin, cuts through the cold weather, man. This is just an amazing fragrance, man. And it kind of has a little bit of a plum type of vibe in there as well. That might be the only difference between this and Grand Soir. Beautiful fragrance. Get your nose on it, man. If you like amber, give it a shot. Okay, next one on the list here. This is going to be. This is by another Lattafa fragrance right here, and this is Ameer Al Oud, Intense Oud. And this is kind of put you in the vein of By the Fireplace, but this one is a little bit more sweet than By the Fireplace. It's not as smoky as that one. So you're gonna get, of course, the vanilla, very vanilla heavy, vanilla centric type of fragrance. You're gonna get the sandalwood, so you're gonna get this warmth, creaminess to it, but it's real sweet. It has a real sweetness to it. Not, I wouldn't say gourmand sweet, but definitely a sweet. You're gonna get an oud, but that Middle Eastern style oud, but not not really. It's definitely very wearable. This is definitely gonna get compliments. You really would wear this time of year, cold weather. This would have been good for during the holidays. But yeah, man, this one's probably also good for a date night. So close encounters, this right here works well. It sits a little close to the skin, but it has a lot of longevity. So this one will last a long time, but it doesn't project super far off my skin. But man, this is a good fragrance. Get your nose on this one right here if you haven't given it a shot. Okay, so next one on the list here, we're gonna go with, and this one I don't talk about enough, I don't think, but this is Jaguar Classic Gold. Jaguar Classic Gold. This right here is, man, no one talks about this. It's a kind of a throwback type of fragrance. It's an apple, bergamot, lime opening, but it has get these kind of metallic type of vibes to me. It has a patchouli and a vanilla in there, and it does not last very long, man. I don't know, this is 2 or 3 hour type of fragrance for me. It does not project super far, but it smells amazing. And for the $12 or $13 you pay for it, it's worth having in your collection. It's worth wearing, especially if you're just going to be around the house. You just want something to smell good. This one right here does the job. Definitely a slept on fragrance. I wish it lasted longer, projected more, but when you're paying $12, y'all, just reapply, man. Just reapply. Get your nose on Classic Gold. Okay, so next one on the list here is one that is kind of surprised me, and this is Silver Scent right here. This fragrance right here, it's surprising because I got a lot of compliments on it, and it's a lot stronger than you would imagine. It opens up with this lemon and orange blossom. So you're gonna get the freshness, you're gonna get the citrus notes in the opening, and then that lavender though. It has a good amount of lavender and cardamom in here. There's some spice from the nutmeg, and there's some tonka. I think there's even some vetiver in there. But man, this right here, this is one that actually stopped my wife in her tracks when I wore this one. And she doesn't, comment on my fragrances that much. This one is one of the ones that she did. And so it is, I was wearing it in a warmer time of year, but this one is probably not meant for the summer as much. But I think I wore it in a warmer time, and it really projected off my skin. Very powerful type of fragrance. Longevity, 4 hours or so. It didn't last that long, but initially it jumps off of your skin, and then it just fades out, But hey, once again, when you're getting these affordable fragrances, just be willing to reapply. I think it's worth giving it a shot. And last but not least, I think I've gone through everything, is going to be, this is Acqua Essenziale Blu. This right here is one I don't wear too often because I'm not into those super, super fresh fragrances. But this right here, oh my goodness, this right here, it kind of puts you in the mind frame of the Bleu de Chanel, maybe EDP. And if you want an affordable blue fragrance, this is the definition. This is a blue fragrance, y'all. It has the lemon, the bergamot, all those beautiful citruses. But then it just has this beautiful lavender accord and has a little hints of earthiness to it from I think it's a cypriol accord in there. There's the tonka and the benzoin. There's some warmth to it, kind of a creaminess to it. This right here, it surprised me for it to be the price that it is. Talk about a steal. This is a steal, man. If you want one of those compliment getting, mass appealing type fragrances, but with a little bit of that warmth from the benzoin and tonka, my goodness, get your nose on this one right here. You won't be disappointed. As I say, once again, for the price that you're paying, even if you don't end up liking it, you can't say that you broke the bank on the fragrances. So fragrances here, $15 and under. I hope you all enjoyed. If you all enjoyed, like and subscribe. And I'll catch you all in the next video. This is Marvin with Preaching Sense. I'm out.